You're welcome back to another video. It's your boy JP back. And on this video, we're going to be doing a SummerSlam analysis. What happened both nights? What do I think is interesting? What do I think of WWE currently right now? So, I was a WWE fan back in the day from 2006 to 2012. And, I'm kind of like an OG fan from WWE in 2026 right now. So I haven't been tuning in for WWE for over like 10 years. So this year was the first year I ever saw like WrestleMania. I never saw a WrestleMania pay-per-view. And this is the first year I've seen a SummerSlam pay-per-view. Because, we didn't have the money to buy the pay-per-views back in the day when you were in the hood. So seeing them in real time was very interesting this year because I feel like the themes of the WrestleManias were really on point. Like they were really good, you know. Now, in terms of the action that actually happened, I mean, it's 50-50, you know. So, I'm from the good old wrestling days. Like I feel like our era of like 2006 to 2012, that was like really like a very interesting, you know, era of like WWE, like the themes and how people had their entrances and the energy that the characters emoted and how they like improvised like on stage and on screen was just very interesting compared to, WWE of today. He's on fire! So I think that these were decent but good pay-per-views, but they are missing something that during that time when I watched WWE, you just felt like a different like creative energy of every character. Like every character, they had their own footing. You know what I mean? Like some people think like the Brock Lesnar match that he just had with Obafemi, like that's like kind of like a mid match, and I'm like, that's kind of a Brock Lesnar match. You know what I mean? When you think about Brock Lesnar and the fights that he's had in WWE, you know what I mean? They're not going to be like John Cena versus Randy Orton matches or Edge versus John Cena matches. They're not going to have that type of feel. You know what I mean? When you're wrestling a person, they're going to have a certain type of match to them. And that Brock Lesnar Obafemi match is really like a Brock Lesnar match that he could go out to a guy that's kind of like similar, like him. You know what I mean? Like brute, physically super strong, capable of taking many attacks. Like that's the type of match that is like, it's kind of like an endurance wrestling like match, and it's pretty cool for what it is. Like two big guys in the center of a cage match, and they make it a good fight. Shout out to Undertaker. You know what I mean? All the references that Brock Lesnar pulled out, like that was mad cool. You know what I mean? And Obafemi took the W, so I mean, hopefully that leads somewhere. Maybe he gets a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know. It's possible. Trick Williams losing is just crazy. It's like, man, like, dang, like, I was really rooting for Trick so much to keep the United States Championship. And it's like, dang, he lost to another Kane type character, you know?
For real? Damn, it must be true.
For real, man. Like, you lost to, like, a character that was, like, if you ever seen the match on Superstars, it was back in the day, 2009, I think. It was Kane versus Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental Championship. And you would think that Drew, in that time period, would be able to beat Kane. Like, Kane is this, domineering figure. He's this went and feuded with The Undertaker multiple times. So he's strong, he's capable, but Drew McIntyre's on the come up, you know what I mean? And you think he could overcome that. And like in these types of matches for the mid-carders, they kind of don't let them overcome that like big opposition. They give it to the big opposition, you know what I mean? And that's what happened to Trick, you know what I mean? Like he was going against Baron Corbin, who was like that Kane type figure, more agile, more adjusted, and it's like I don't know, when you have like a character who's like gimmicky and it's like they win, but they're like gimmicky to win, you gotta like I don't know, stretch out the different ideas of how they win. You know what I mean? Like a Edge type character or a Shawn Michaels type character where they win, but they do it in very different roundabout ways. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think WWE's still figuring out Trick Williams' character, and hopefully, you know, he could get that main title spotlight soon. Maybe. But he was a good United States champion. They never want to put black people versus black people. Like, you think, you know, freaking Mello versus Trick Williams, that would be a good match for SummerSlam. But we didn't get that, so it is what it is. It was still an interesting fight. The ladies' ladders match was crazy good. That was one of the best matches of the night. And yeah, shout out to Jade, Mefab, Meechin. Like they coming in there doing that cool thing. Like I like their entourage. That's like super cool. You know what I mean? Shout out to TNA and Velvet Sky and the beautiful people because like they're kind of like giving an homage to them, like the a three woman squad, and they just like tear through people and stuff like that. For wrestling, those are like cool gimmicks to see, and it's just like I don't know, mad interesting every time they come out because you don't know when they're gonna come out and they're gonna attack somebody and like kind of ruin it for him. But Chelsea still got the W, and the crowd was really feeling that energy. It was electric out there. So I'm glad that Chelsea won. Yeah, Rhea's gonna come back. It's gonna be a tough match for her. I don't know because I don't know what she could do against Rhea. Uh, Randy Orton's surprise against Cody Rhodes was epic, man. Like that was epic. He just came in there, RKO'd him out of nowhere. We didn't know when Randy was gonna come back after that WrestleMania match. It was a good WrestleMania match. He RKO'd the referee. Pat McAfee tried to come in there and try to give him the win, but he then RKO'd him and then got Crossroads and then Cody took the W. I mean, for a Randy Orton type match for WrestleMania, I mean, I would like him to win because I missed out on the Randy Orton versus Edge freaking match at WrestleMania. And that was a good match. Like, that looked like mad good. And it's like, damn, I missed out on that because freaking at WrestleMania 2012, Randy Orton lost to Triple H and I hated it. I hated it. I'm like, I don't like this at all. Now Triple H run the company. Like like W fans of now don't know how much people did not like Triple H at that time for that. But you could have put Randy Orton over against Triple H in 2012 at WrestleMania, and it didn't happen. You know what that scene was to me? It was like Buddy. You know, Buddy got the freaking like Incredibles like poster up on the wall, and he just rips it down. Like I was done as a WWE fan after that. And it was like Randy Orton not being Triple H. I'm like that was a whole storyline from like Evolution and why like I played SmackDown versus Raw and like to see it not happen, I was just like so wrestling's politics. I'm like come on, just get the good storylines or something like that. So I'm like but I mean, good surprise for SummerSlam. Hopefully another Cody feud with him or CM Punk for that World Heavyweight Championship. So the final match I'm going to talk about that I think was interesting. All the other matches were good, and you know I paid attention to them. But the Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins match, that was a very interesting match because these guys are like the top tier guys of WWE right now. Like I would say, like Roman Reigns is like the John Cena character in WWE, and it's just interesting to see that because you just didn't know who was going to come after John Cena and could they be good enough. But Roman Reigns, he brings the energy. WrestleMania, him versus CM Punk was a good 10 out of 10 match. And while this may not be at that level, it's still like a 8.5, 9.5 match out of two new superstars. Two new superstars. All right, this is what I wanted for Trick Williams and Mello for the United States Championship. You know, but we got it with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam 2026, and they put on a banger. Three spears. You know what I mean? The spear attack is a cool wrestling move. Like if you're a big guy and you're just charging into someone, it's mad cool to see. And Seth Rollins, he's still like a cool person. I feel like he's like, I mean, it's crazy to say, like an edge, like an early edge, how his career could go if he could be more conniving, more manipulative, maybe steal a couple championships off Roman in the future. He could have a solid career, and so does Roman. Like Roman is like the main guy right now, and he's doing a damn good job. Yeah, I mean, carrying that mantle. So shout out to Roman Reigns in WWE right now. That was a good show. You know what I mean? So two pay-per-views where the themes were like great. The WrestleMania themes were like interesting, and I like the Viking theme for SummerSlam. That fit. You know what I mean, for what it was. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Peace out.